See, we over here off in the set. This is everything I was trying to tell you when I told you I was a vet. Mark my words. Mark my words. It was illest. I came through like a vet. I came through like I just told you I didn't want to bring a tech. I didn't want to bring a match. I didn't want to bring a strike. I just wanted to go through the night and live a good life. But look at the way I'm living right now. Someone had taken my computers and fucked them all up. It's kind of fucked, isn't it, huh? Not only that, but they took my secret because my hard drive was bad. They knew I was going to make it one day, and they knew that would be sad. For them, at least. Because they hated me so bad. They tried to turn shit around on me and make me look bad. It's a sick situation, but I swear, it's so sad. These gangs up here in North Atlanta, and it's a country motherfuckers that don't even get it. They took their eyes on the fire. They put the dogs on the line and let them sit there till they die. And then they try to critique. They try to act like they were something better than you. They lied about going to church last week. And I can't even think. I can't even think that someone could actually be. I can't even relate with someone. I can't even consider they were human beings. How the fuck did down? Come on now, don't turn me down like this thing can stretch out all the way like Stretch Arms back in the day. Like 95 came through and like the Olympics was the next year, but they wanted it to die before then. They were like, where? He couldn't even have a little bit of fun before he did. Every little tried to suck the life out of it. I couldn't even believe I was holding my breath, hoping that one day they would see the great God in the skies and say, that's the light, I want it. But they never did. I gave them so many opportunities, all they did was try to trick me to suck me back in. I befriended them, I saved my own distances, and they just didn't let it go because they were so worried about the liabilities of the things I could say. They knew I was a very intelligent young man, and I would go off in the rap game and just make it great. And I would make it, obviously, I would expose everything they ever did because they were going off the fucking charts, dog. I'm talking like they were putting all these things in my house, bloodworms, and like, it's sad, y'all. I didn't even have the chance to say that it was like, it was okay, but like, I didn't have the chance to say because like, it wasn't worth all the risk involved because they knew exactly what they were doing. It wasn't the first time it came around at all. They had done it to other people, and I was like the voice of them. I had to go in and speak for the whole entire situation and the people that were laying in the graves. But like at some point it just got old because I never got too far because it was all like these bad people were spread out in all different places in the world, all different places in different directions in different workplaces. Like damn, how they kept code of their own. Hey, you had like Hudzu, you were a tree, you were gone. Yeah, it sucked you in and spit you back out. They had people putting stuff in front of their house. They had motherfuckers thought that I would go snitch on the cops. Next thing you know, they were talking about how they were gonna be in jail forever, and then they lied. I had my girlfriend and I, when we lived there, so like one time I felt like she was mad and she had like maybe poisoned me, but at the same time I knew I had never felt like that. I never felt like she would do something like that, but like, and then I figured out it was my neighbor. Yeah, we were on drugs, so he thought that was another reason to say they would do this, that, and this and the third, but mark my words. In 5 years, if I'm dead, my organs fail, it's because he told me they would. I'm talking about my boy C to the A, all the way to a couple letters, and I come right back to the last name, H-O. And then the man on the end said, like, the man said, he's a bad motherfucker, but he's bad, like, go away, like, dog. He told me to run as far as I can. His best friend told me he was fucking with me hard, and he hates to see that happen. Guess what, a couple other ones had a really bad infection, and then the dog got shot. How many motherfuckers, and then my dog died too, I forgot. How many motherfuckers I got to go through it? How many motherfuckers can't live through it? I guess someone would have to die. I'm a strong motherfucker. My grandpa was a Navy SEAL. I got it in my skin, in my lies. I'm in my eyes, but my lies have to be covered up because I'm worried about my family getting involved. They said, what about your family one day? And then my dad had something wrong with his eye. And look, man, they've been manipulating around me. They got people over here just acting like they were better than me, standing over me. I'm like, damn, you don't even know me. How'd that fucking stop? Come in my car and break my computer the one time I leave it unlocked because I trusted you so. You put so much work in at that point, like just to fuck my computers up and like, damn, it must have been important. And how many motherfuckers have nothing left to live for other than that? How many neighbors go out there and try to flashlight and try to get you to come down there and like, they're on crack? And then they said the pizza boy was coming, but he never came. Like 45 minutes later, and like you still wondering. Like then they want you to dig a hole in their yard and like think it's okay. They're like, what the fuck? They're talking about like all sorts of fucked up shit, and all the neighbors are connected, but like it's only one little place. And they want to tell you it's the government. They want to tell you it's something bad. They want to tell you you're the one who's bad. And you're sitting over here thinking like, all I know is God. All I know is what the fuck I'm doing over here. I ain't a fraud. I'm just trying to do it. I swear, I don't even park in my yard. I don't even try to bump music, except for when they piss me off and they just turn it up like on its own, like just amusing. They act like, what the fuck were they doing? Like they were just fucking my shit up left and right. I caught them boys in the cars, in my garage, trying to unloosen bolts, trying to make me wreck and die. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up, isn't it? If you think about all the ways that I've been going through back and forth, trying to figure it. I just knew one day in my heart, I would just be sick of it. And now they're trying to put me in the spot where I feel like I should never have been. But like, I can't even lie. Like, they got so much shit going on with me. Like, they spend way too much time. But they are so worried about the way I could go spit their lies. They're just worried. So here I am on live. Fuck them, right? I never get that except for like just to pretend, just to show them like, if they keep pushing buttons, like maybe I would, but they know that I didn't. And they know that I couldn't. So like, what the fuck should I do now? I guess they fuck them again and wish God would help them. them. Because I swear I've tried to help so many times. I gave them constructive hate. I try to point out how they just keep on fucking around and just keep on making it look like this, but it ain't that. It's so obvious that they have so many things tied to the trails. It's all the way back. All the way back, like it goes back 10 years. Like these motherfuckers swear, well, they get the drugs out of here. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Lord. Come on, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, boy. Quick. I changed the game. I changed the game so fast. I need to stay out of my lane. And I ain't trying to go like that quick. I'm just trying to get there and make it say, I can say that I did. I'm making sure the route was steady and heavy. But at the same time, I'm trying to stay light on my feet like I was boxing, like Rocky. Like, okay, now I came in like it wasn't too softly, but it wasn't hard at all. It was a mixture in between. It was the perfect mixture, I thought. But like, I gave him most of my greatness. I gave him everything they could ever ask for, from my neighbor. But like, it was always like they had something to do. Like I was holding the great white dark saber, but they were like the Darth Vader themselves. Except for this time, they spit acid and fucking death.
Today's hits, starring Natl 411.
Oh. Oh, you do like that? Oh, no.
Cause I've got memories and travel like gypsies in the night. I build a home and wait for someone to tear it down, then pack it up in boxes, head for the next time. Cause I've got memories and travel in the night. I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots.
I'm scared.
I've got no roots.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It's like the #1 theory that I had to go with here. I said, beware. My dog is not a werewolf, but he bites. But he started to sound like he was a little bit weak lately. Like, what the fuck's going on with him? I swear to God. It must have been the same kind of vibe. It's crazy. I go to somebody's house. His name was Artist. He pretends to be my friend, but wow. And he didn't know I was sitting at the door, and he said, if it's Eric, tell him to get the fuck. Like, when I talk to him, he's like, hey, man. I give him things, and they're like, we split things, but like, now I'm thinking like, shit. I should have never trusted him. So, by that time, I had already gone back to the car. And by that time, his sister had already fucking tried to be like turning me on. And I didn't even go with it because I could just tell that there was this vibe that's evil. They were always mentioning bad things in the spies. They said like something about they had AIDS, something about headaches, that, poisonous days. Wow. How could they even say that now? How could they? I thought we were cool, and they said like, oh, he said you were next to my room fucking my sister too loud. I was like, holy shit, like, but you set me up with her. I didn't even fuck. But we were cool before that, right? Like, I guess not. He was always a sinister coward. Sinister as they come through, like talking about his grandpa being in the gang, moonshine. Then I was drinking moonshine the next day, but it didn't. You know what? My throat hurts after drinking something, and I ain't got shit in my head. I ain't got on drugs. I just pretend I am, so they'll take advantage of me, and I can just catch them in the action that they are. It's never gonna hold back. They're never gonna stop. Every time I turn around, it's another person and another fraud. Let me just go through the list real quick. I'm talking about this bitch named Lana. Do everything I ever did. Do everything I ever liked. Do everything. She dyed her hair red, and the next day it was red washed out. It wasn't even right. So I couldn't keep going there. So then it keeps on going. They brought another girl into being alive. It was like, hold on. God was trying to tell her not to go. He's like, no, stop. And then my next day, my dog died. Her name was Quinn. She had put every boyfriend she ever had in jail. She had 2 names. The other one was like Francis something. She had like all these meth charges and breaking burglaries with guns. And so did her boyfriend. And then some investigator was calling her every day, but like she started to answer, then she stopped. She said it was no big deal. Next thing you know, she was after my heart, ripping it out. But I never gave it to her. I tried to help her out, but she just was faker and faker. Like, so let me keep on going. She would fuck with the blinds, and then she turned around and screamed like she was scared. I was like, this is fucked up. I swear to God. Then she's like, to my gang this, gang that. They're watching right now. I'm like, no way. But keep on going. Talking about the same vibe. I thought it had something to do with my brother. Travis took me to his house. It was like 60 pounds of meth. I was like, holy shit, what the fuck is this? So I couldn't even be around anybody or pretend I was on mess. So I was like, maybe they'll let me in maybe they'll let me live. If I just pretend, so then I keep going. Next thing I wake up, I'm hurt. Hospital bed, my arm is all tore up. It's all fucked up. It's got carpet syndrome because someone would untie me. They kept walking by me. I'm wondering how many people are working in the hospital now that were on the same side as me. So I almost lost my arm. I had 13 surgeries to save it. Now it's like, it's kind of a rerar. But like, damn, let's keep on going. I got a scar 12 inches long, but 4 inches wide. So then we keep on going. Now other people tell me that they know that I never told them at all. Like, this girl named Misty knew that my stepmom had broke my computer. Well, at least I thought, but she can read my mind. I never told her that. Swear, I never told anybody. How did she? Where's the connected line? You would never know because like they try to hide. Little bitches like roaches when you hit the lights. I'm like, damn, I swear, they just always there. Like, what the fuck? Why don't you go ahead and buy it? Why don't you go ahead and take my life? Because I don't give a fuck at this point. You've already taken everything else I own, right? Okay, but maybe they did. Maybe it's all in my head. But let's go back to what I just said. I'm pretending. And at one point, did I have any meth in a drug screen? At one point, did I have any drugs over here? And I was just trying to be the friends. I was just trying to make peace. I threw the white flag up and I said, like, smiled and like, make jokes and everything, like, try to be respectful and like, here we are again. You're never gonna win. You can't win with some people that are always gonna be bad for the game. They just want you to like end up again, and they just want you to hate life just like them.